Hello and welcome back to Join the Anarchy, the interactive. Sorry.
Interactive.
Shit.
We broke. Oz glitched.
Yeah, I did. The interactive and improvised Twitch show where we play Shadowrun Anarchy for your entertainment.
Hey.
Yeah.
Am I allowed to show off my shirt on our stream? Even though it's not,
of course.
It's the wrong game. Check it out.
Sorry, I have you flipped for some reason on my thing.
Oh, sorry. It's
so
backwards,
it's like a reverse
backwards
ampersand. But hey, I love that shirt. We're all gonna get it.
Isn't it great? So awesome.
Yeah, I just ordered mine. So
I
wanted it in tank top form, and I saw that they had it, so I was like, yeah, getting it.
Awesome.
The woman that Keck is trying to find, her name is Ishtara. Do we have any? What was the physical description on her? Or anything? Any other notes?
She's a tall elf. I believe she is the face of the group.
She was, yeah. Remember her
Not a
having
mage. She's a
long blonde hair?
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't have a full description, so I just kind of made her up.
Does she have an accent? Do you remember her playing her with an accent?
She was very American.
Very
and
American.
had kind of like a lower voice.
Okay.
Maybe she was the only one that stayed friends with him after his fortune came true.
That was fun.
Yeah, that fortune was that that there was going to be betrayal, or there's opportunity for new friends or new somethings. Yep. Yeah. So, chat, they have just entered a vault. Tell me, what's in the vault? What is here? What does this vault look like? Because right now, my first thing is, and I know Scrim knows this. I think, Paige, you've played Mass Effect 2, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm thinking of like that Kasumi mission, the one where you like go into the private party and you break into that guy's vault.
Yeah.
And you fight Legion?
Is that where you fight Legion?
The one?
No, the one where well, anyway.
It's been a while.
Yeah. It's the Kasumi personal mission. The party member mission. Yeah. Okay. Well, anyway. A huge gun collection, among other things.
I think Señor Azucar is also the type to very much value his stuff. So I think it's like not quite museum displays, but it's very like everything's like backlit and like a vault in a movie would be, not like a vault in real life where there's like locked things. And, yeah.
Right. So so what you see, and I will take this from, let's see, we'll take, I say we just take all of these suggestions, right? Savinus, so there's a disgusting amount of BTL, so thank you from Savinus, or thank you to Savinus. Eric DeMage, there's a huge gun collection, among other things. And from Acid, I'll just say Acid, because I don't know how to say that last part. The
Mjolnir.
Vault, there's the vaults with the artifacts. Don't know what that means, but there's artifacts.
It's a vault in a vault.
Other artifacts. Yeah, there's vaults within a vault. Yeah. So
Billy the fuck Drew. Billy.
Yeah, Billy. Just open it and he's just like, fuck.
Fuck.
See, I thought that was like a porn thing, but I remember I saw that. I saw that Stuffer Shack episode. Nice display cases with a lot of nice stuff. That's what it is. Surprise vault monster.
Oh, I remember in Mass Effect. Yes.
Yeah. All right, so before we continue, I just want to remind everybody that the stream boss is currently Savinus. Any support that you give to our channel will knock HP off the stream boss, and if you become the stream boss, you can win the opportunity to create the next NPC for our next session. You get to work through it with me.
You could be the next Keck.
So, just FYI. And also, every time that we get a new stream boss, we get Edge, which is helpful for our players, since I think they've burned through all of it.
Yep.
I still have one.
Yeah.
We fucked. Okay, so I'm gonna say the gun collection, Deliverance, kind of casts an eye over and reaches out and touches one of them before turning back to the mission at hand.
What kind of artifacts are there, like description wise? Or are they just like cliche artifacts?
Yeah, you see things like paintings, scrolls, tablets, plates, bowls, little statuettes. Yeah, and Soy Mage, I won't give a raffle ticket for that, but like, yeah, I mean, because that's how I envision it. It's labeled, it's properly lit, things are kind of like sectioned in the different types. The BTLs though, the disgusting amount of BTLs. There's like this giant, like, bargain bin of BTLs that are just thrown in there.
I imagine that he's like on a diet and he doesn't he's like, oh, I'm doing great, I'm doing fine, and then he goes down to the vault and he just shoves his face with his favorite food, which is a BTL. Like,
the BTL, do you know what BTL chips are?
I was thinking PLT.
No,
like,
not BLTs.
And I'm
BTLs.
Like, you brought it up because I was like, wait a minute.
I was like, wait. No, there's not a disgusting amount of bacon, lettuce, tomatoes. So they're called Better Than Life chips. That's what the BTL stands for. They're Beetles.
Oh.
And they're basically like SimSense chips that you jack in, and like they can be very addictive because they're better than life. And so then people become chip heads, and just basically they're like twitching on like in like some BTL crack house.
I really wanted it to be BLTs. Yeah, thank you.
You know
like
what? There is a BTL that has BLT on it, and it is the perfect BLT sandwich eating SimSense.
I love it.
One is delicious. Yeah.
Which is also very addictive. Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna throw this one out there. I'm gonna spend a plot point to say that there is on one of the little displays, the very first comic book where Superman appeared, Action Comics #1, in perfect condition. And nice. Deliverance, when she sees it, lets out a ah.
I imagine Volter just kind of doing this, like, what was that? Like, just staring at her.
And she like goes to but she can't bring herself even to touch it. Like it's encased in like plastic and everything, but she's like, oh god, I can't oh my god.
And with the exception with the exception of the Beatles, everything in this vault is in cases, it's secure, there's like laser traps, it's like one of those kind of places. You know, if basically like whatever it is that you're gonna grab, it needs to be something like with purpose, like, because if you like, you could grab whatever you want, but it's gonna take you a long time, so it's up to you. And Keck is currently like just dashing down the vault, and he's just going, Istada.
Aww. Oh, she's here.
Deliverance just hovers her fingers over the case and goes, okay, let's go.
Yeah, Volter kind of like, as Keck runs off, she kind of like hesitates to follow him, and she looks back at, Deliverance and just waits for her, and she's like, okay, let's go. Like, we can come back.
So
if you want. Whatever it is.
And you hear like another voice down in the vault, and you hear that conversation says, "Oh, Istad, are you okay?" And it's like, Keck, you're here.
Aww.
Oh, I am not about this damsel in distress bullshit. Just get me out of here, please. And when you turn the corner, you see he's like kind of fiddling with she's kind of like just laid out on this cross.
Oh no.
And just like shackles and stuff, and you see like the thing is on a chain in the back that like as you look at it, the way that it's designed is this cross just kind of like tilts her down towards the floor so that she can eat out of a bowl that's up front.
Oh
like
my
she has
God.
to like just eat it with her mouth before it like puts her back up.
I'm just gonna really quickly make sure she's the actual person. Like I want to see astrally at least to see if this is actually a person. Like they're not fooling him.
Right, like there's no like fake aura or no aura at all. Sure, give me a perception test.
Okay, agility and logic? No, willpower and logic.
Yeah.
Okay.
Good job, Travis, for like
3.
going through an episode
Mm-hmm.
and looking for the name because
Thank
I
you.
didn't realize that you were gonna go through an episode of it.
Yeah, there doesn't seem to be any weird aura about her, or and she definitely has an aura. So this is a person, and she's not in a disguise or anything, as far as you can tell.
Yeah, Volter's already immediately helping her down.
Thank you. I don't know who you are, but thank you. She looks like she's frail, but she can hold her own. You could heal her. It would just kind of heal like some stun.
Long ago, when they first arrived in Tenochtitlan, Deliverance purchased an extra serving of food, and she's had it with her this whole time, and she pulls it out. It's very flattened, and there's a little bit of blood spattered on the packaging, but she says, I don't know you, man, but
Sorry.
what has been done to you is barbaric, and you deserve a good meal. As we run out of here, I don't know how we're getting out, but here you go.
She just snatches it out of your hands and just starts scarfing it down. Food. Thank you.
Why did he want you here? May I ask?
Well, after and looks over at Keck, and Keck's like trying to. You might catch a glance between the two. She's like, well, after the two of us arrived, we had a bit of I had a bit of a misunderstanding with him, with Señor Azucar, and he found me curious. He wanted to know everything about where we came from.
Are you, like, from China or somewhere far away?
You could say that. Yes. Listen, it's really not important. I heard the gunshots.
Yeah, we need to find a way out. Volter's gonna start looking around for something, like an extra exit or something in the... There's weapons here, right?
There are weapons. There's a gun collection, yeah.
Yeah, she'll start, like, looking at that.
Yeah. Chat. What's a really neat, badass weapon that that Voltar could use? Nice badass gun.
I do have firearms, so make sure it's something I can actually use.
Okay.
Short sniper rifle.
We gotta get out of here too. How are we gonna get out of here?
That's what I'm thinking. We might have to fight our way out.
What kind of vault has a back door? I feel like even for a plot point, that's pretty damn weak.
Yeah.
Unless there's like a vent nearby.
I guess you would have to have some kind of vent if you're gonna keep a living person in here. Keep her alive. You can't have still air.
Like, yeah, like if he cared.
Clearly he wanted to keep her alive, or he would have just killed her, right?
Yeah.
True.
Okay, it's fair to say there's a vent somewhere.
if it's big enough for us to get through, all four of us.
Exactly. Because I mean, we got plot points, but I feel like I don't want to like take advantage of this. You know, like, I'm not just gonna make a whole
powder rifle. I read powder as sniper rifle, and I got excited. What's a powder rifle? Like
you pour the powder in,
yeah,
and then put
like a musket.
Yeah.
Also a Proctor shotgun. Or
I'll spend a plot point.
Lace?
I don't know these weapons.
I don't get it.
I'll spend a plot point that there's a vent, because it makes sense. There would be a vent.
Yeah.
Hey, Trav just became the stream boss.
Trav
just took it from Katie's hands.
I don't know how I feel about another player making another NPC. Like that could be evil or good.
Yeah. There's kind of a conflict of interest there, I guess, but whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, lace is a drug in Shadowrun that makes you lose your memory. Oh, lace. Lace is it's spelled differently in Shadowrun. I think it's like LAIS or something. I don't remember.
Okay. I'm gonna take that except it's water balloons.
Laced balloons. Laced water balloons.
Laced water balloons. Yes.
Oh. All right.
I want to like.
LAES. That's right. Yeah.
There's a bucket of water balloons that are laced. Oh my god.
Yeah, with of course the launcher.
Yeah. Naturally.
Yeah, it's a water balloon launching lace gun, or a lace balloon.
Ooh, experimental plasma rifle. Turbo would take that one.
Yeah. I would take that. I'm taking that one. Walter would take that one.
Hey.
I'm a street Sam now.
All right.
Oh, wait, I get a plot point for that.
So wait. So what are you both taking, if anything?
I'm taking the experimental plasma rifle, 5 mag shot, 20 rounds total.
All right. Before you do, before I do, you're gonna have to get through some security. So it's up to you how. How is this? How are these guns protected, audience?
Yeah, I was gonna say, can I just spend a plot point that it's a handprint unlock thing?
Ooh, yes, yes, you can do it.
Okay.
I'm excited. Sorry, go ahead.
Right. I mean, I might ruin it because I just want Walter to punch it.
Oh, you don't have the hand? Some kind of.
Oh my god, I do!
That's what I thought!
Oh my god, I do!
Yes, spend your plot point!
Yeah! Oh my god! Yeah, oh my god!
Yeah, so there's like this
his hand? Yeah, you did!
Oh my god, I did!
You did! Oh my god!
So
I will use my what is it actually called? My dynamic handprints. I'll switch it over to Sugar Man, and I'll open it that way.
Yeah, you just place your hand smoothly on there, like after all of your fingerprints have like shifted around, and you just and yeah, this panel opens up for the for this plasma rifle, which has 20 shots in it, which I would like you to count. Or actually, wait. Okay, it said it had 5. It's a 5-shot magazine, 20 rounds total. So
it's like pulse rifle?
It has 5 shots in it before you have to reload.
Oh, okay. Yeah, the gun is also fingerprint. I like how my brain. That's just Paige, guys. That's like she has the handprint icon, but she still punches it. Yeah.
So typically I don't. Typically I'm like, we don't track ammo, but because this is like super mega powerful, I would like this to run out at some point.
Yeah.
So we're tracking that.
Travis, I'm just gonna take that. Yeah, I like the idea that Deliverance has to remind her that she has the handprint thing. Like she goes to punch it, and Deliverance is like, whoa, whoa, whoa.
Wait.
And yeah, actually, you notice that the comic book is also unlocked by handprint.
As Walter's walking back to the staircase with her plasma rifle, she just places her hand on it.
Yeah, Deliverance like shling.
All right. So you walk. All right. So you have your loot. Now the question is, do you want to go? You find this vent, right? Do you want to go out? Do you want to crawl through the vent and end up God knows where, or do you want to fight your way back out?
Got this new sexy plasma rifle.
I don't know.
But we are hurting, and that's the only exit, and I'd rather go that way.
It's probably the best plan.
Oh, by the way, Keck says, thank you for holding them off. We could get into this vault. You said you were interested in a gold idol.
Yeah, I'm not seeing it anywhere though.
Well, yeah,
Deliverance has been like scanning all the things.
Yeah, that's because Señor Azucar melted it down. He made its outfit accessory. I think you might be wearing it.
Oh my gosh.
Sorry, I didn't tell you because I really needed to get into this vault. I hope you understand. But now you know, we're even.
So is this the whole thing? Like we can just go?
I suppose so, yes.
All right, that's good enough for me because I don't want to stay here any longer than we need to.
Good, neither do I. Yeah, neither do I. Let's get the hell out of here. And she, Ishtara grabs a couple of pistols with like silencers and laser pointers, and grabs a batch of BTLs and like jams. Yeah. Let's go.
All right. Okay, so I'm gonna spend a plot point to say that this vent that we can get through is like behind kind of like a barrier, so that as people come in, we can like, and get we can like get out of their sight. Like as soon as they round the corner, they're not gonna immediately hit us. Does that make sense? You're making a face on us.
I'm trying to get. So you're planning on going through the vent, and the vent.
Yes.
It's
obscured behind a wall.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like the labyrinth illusion where like there's like two walls and then the vent's right there and you can't like, you know what I mean?
Hard to see. It's hard. They have to round a corner to see.
Hard to see.
So so at this point is when you hear that people are trying to like get into the vault, and you hear Señor Azucar on the other side saying, "Allow me," and that's when you start hearing the doot 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 of the vault is about to open.
Walter will start pushing like Deliverance towards the vent, and she'll go in last. But if they end up seeing her, she'll end up trying to shoot them a bit and then exit.
I am gonna do one thing though, if I can.
Sure.
As we leave, I'm gonna leave as many water balloons as possible on the vent, so that when they open it, it just goes.
Yeah.
Nice. All right, so let's do this. Let's have you both roll escape artist test to get out. That's agility if you don't have it.
I was gonna say, do I actually have that?
Straight agility?
Yep. However, since you are in the vicinity of Señor Azucar, so you do have to roll your glitch dice, your accident dice.
Oh, fucking Lord.
I have 4 successes and I didn't glitch.
No glitch, but I rolled 1 success.
So both how many successes, sorry?
4.
1.
4, 1. So I'm trying to place this. So Deliverance, if you're trying to do the water balloons, you're going in last then into the vent, because to place them,
that was my plan. Yeah.
So, and is Voltar going to allow that?
I wouldn't, but
so Ishtara and Keck go through the vent. They're like, see you on the other side. It was pleasure. And they head off.
Take off. I imagine that there's between Voltar and Deliverance. I imagine Deliverance is setting this up, and Voltar's like, "Go!" Like she's pointing to the vent, like constantly, like just like, "Go!" like,
like, yeah, she'd.
More guys are starting to fan into the vaults, like they fan formation with the assault rifles, and they're just like,
shit.
They're looking.
I think Deliverance would say, "Go ahead, just pull me up after you."
Okay. And she'll hop in then. But she'll wait for her. She'll like, wait to pull her up.
Okay. Now that said, Deliverance, you've kind of failed your escape artist test. So
it's hard to do it without metaing, but I think that's what I do.
Yeah. So a guy, one of the assault rifle guys, turns the corner and sees you. Says, "I found her!" and starts spraying bullets in your direction. Can you give me a defense test?
I certainly can. I will also call upon the Holy Spirit.
And he glitched.
To malfunction.
So he's gonna double malfunction.
Yeah. And I rolled 2 successes on my dodge.
Okay. I also rolled 2. However, there was a malfunction and a glitch. So the gun jams. We'll say the gun the gun fires. Here, let's do this. The gun fires some bullets, but it fires into the lace balloon, and it splashes into his face.
Okay.
And he just kind of goes, ugh, and he collapses. And so none of the bullets actually hit you, and this gives you time to scramble out. In the meantime, while people make their way around the vault.
Sarah pulls up Deliverance and she goes, "I told you to go.
Let's just go." And I leave the balloons and try to push her along.
Yeah.
Sure. So you're crawling through the vents. After about a good 5 minutes of crawling, you get to an intersection. You want to go forward or do you want to go left?
I want to perceive astrally before I do anything.
It's so perceiving astrally. One of the you can't see through walls, so you're not seeing anything inside of the vents. If that's what you're looking for. Like if you're looking for any traps or anything like that.
Yeah, I don't mean to give you any ideas. I'm looking for the vampire because he was all misty in the vents, so that's what I'm looking for. But don't you dare! Don't you dare!
Don't think of it. Don't even think of it.
Gosh, that was. But that's true though. That's just that's a plot hook that I. Oh man. You want to go left or forward?
Okay, so I don't see anything. All right. I mean, yeah, I guess. Shut up, Avenzi. I don't know. Forward, sure.
Forward. All right, give me an edge test. Edge plus edge. Let's say Deliverance.
Okay.
2.
Okay. Okay. You are able to, even though you're super paranoid that this vampire is in the vents, you're able to get to another vent, and this vent leads into a You know what? Fuck it. Let's say it leads back into the penthouse.
Into the penthouse.
In the penthouse?
Yes.
We just did a full circle.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Are there anyone in the penthouse? Like when you look outside the vent, like the slits, are there any guards or anything in there?
Currently, no.
Yeah. Should we go back?
Valtor will. She'll look at Deliverance and mention that there's no one in there. Like, we could easily sneak down back into the party and leave undetected if we are careful.
Oh, he's got cameras everywhere in here. I think he'd know right away. Kek, is there anything you can do?
Yeah, I was gonna say, is there any way that we could contact Kek?
Kek,
or is he...
No, Kek is gone. You figure that if anything, he might have taken a left.
Yeah, I think we should go back and take the other one. I don't want to go back in that room.
I'll spend a plot point. You spot in the penthouse, and it was there, but now you're really starting to realize there's a balcony exit, so like you could potentially leave from the penthouse. There's an exit.
If only we had a pair of rocket boots.
I would lift you up and carry you in my arms.
Yeah, Walter, that sounds very romantic, but
Walter will kind of like, we don't have time to turn around. They could be in the vents.
Oh God, you're right. Okay, I'll follow you.
Yeah, in the very distance of the vents, Deliverance and Voltaire, you hear like a as it seems to be approaching.
We need to go.
Get out.
All right, so you
she'll open up the vent. She'll try to do it quietly. If it's not bolted, she'll just lift it. If it is, I imagine she would just kick it open and be like, "We need to go. Like, run." Like, I don't care if anybody hears. Like,
all right.
Yeah, at this point.
Yeah, exactly.
So, so when you get back into the penthouse, which is just like eerily, it's not eerily quiet because you hear all of the shouting and stuff of people in that vault area, that hidden vault area. But it seems like you have it to yourself until it's plot point. Yeah, I'm gonna spend 2 plot points. There's 2 things that are gonna happen.
Oh boy.
One is the face of Abuelita Azucar, Doña Azucar, back on the shattered screen says, "I see you. I'm afraid I can't let you leave." And that's when the what could happen here? I guess the turret that was in there is going to aim back at you guys. And then the second is a helicopter. Like, this is just blinding light just whoosh into the glass. Like, you see, like, it's just like inside. It's blinding, and it's whirring around the penthouse. And inside of that helicopter, you see Cazadora, the Aztechnology blood mage that is hunting Deliverance.
What? Oh no!
Okay, real quick, I'm gonna like shoot off a final lifeline to Fritz and also Kek, be like, help!
Yeah.
I
will pay you anything, Kek. Just get that airplane out of the helicopter out of the sky.
All you hear is.
Oh, okay. All right, the turret. We can't make it forget, so my gun's useless. I guess. The
turret is pointed at you, but it's not shooting currently.
It's not firing.
Okay.
I say we talk to this chick before we. Yeah, before we. Like, just jump out of the window or run for it, because that's...
All right, I glance up at the turret, I look back at the screen, and I say, you don't want to let us leave, but you seem to be letting us live. What's going on?
maybe she should speak to you instead. And that's when Cazadora in the helicopter, she busts.
A helipad.
Yeah, she busts out her megaphone and says, "Hands up where I can see you. Come. You are ours now."
Deliverance's face like kind of twitches, and she looks at Voltar with fear in her eyes and says, "Don't let them take me."
I'm gonna have a plot point that Voltar has a flashback, and she sees this woman with this like brown long hair, green eyes, and there's a muffled voice from Voltar, and the lady before she gently takes Voltar's like face, like, because you could only see like her. She can only see her, and she takes Voltar's cheeks, and she goes, "Oh, sweetheart, they're not gonna take you from me. You're always gonna be you. You're gonna be fine. He just wants to help a little bit. You have to trust him." And Voltar just kind of like pushes into this woman's like arms. And Voltar kind of like blinks at Deliverance for a little bit. And kind of for the first time, Voltar like kind of breaks out of this robotic speech, and she just goes, "I'm not gonna let them take you." And it's a little bit, her like tone fluctuates a bit. And it goes from like, you know, higher pitch to lower a little bit. And then Voltar kind of takes Deliverance's like hips and pushes her against him, like against their hips type of thing. And oh boy, where do I want to run? She'll sweep Deliverance off her feet, and I'm gonna book it. And I'm actually gonna do this, Pulver Jim. I'm gonna take your suggestion. I'm gonna jump at that fucking helicopter.
You're running toward the helicopter?
Yeah, I'm gonna take that plasma rifle and just shoot my way into the window and hopefully dive kick this bitch in the face.
So badass!
Holy shit! Holy fuck. I need good music for this. Fuck.
This was good lead-up music. We need a quick switch over, a quick drop. Wow! And so many rolls. How many rolls is for that? Don't glitch, please.
I don't know.
I can't help you.
Give you everything.
Someone give us edge.
So the that's right. Yeah, you all got edge from Trav becoming the stream boss.
Yeah.
All right. So you fire the plasma rifle. The all of the windows in this vibrating penthouse from the whirring of this helicopter just burst outward into this glass rain, and Cazadora sees this, and you running up towards her into the balcony.
Yeah.
And plot point, that's when Cazadora pulls out from behind the door of this helicopter.
Oh, good. I thought you were going to move the helicopter, and I was like, oh, good. We're dead.
No. Pulls out Serpiente, who is... He's tied. He's tied. He has his hands tied. He's got a noose around his neck.
Oh, God.
And she says, "No, otherwise he dies. Give yourself up now."
Okay, so physically, are we on the helicopter right now?
No, you're on this
running.
balcony, and then there's like, it's like a 10-foot jump maybe to get to this helicopter. And you see,
I can make that.
yeah, and you see Serpiente, your informant slash the adept that you guys confronted slash saved slash helped you out to get to this point, who was hiding in the doll factory with Fritz. I guess apparently as technology has caught up to at least to Serpiente.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, I'm already running. Yeah, Palmer's right. I'm running. And at that point, Serpientes doesn't mean anything to Volter. As sad as that is,
but Deliverance, when she sees this, she, like, for her, it means a lot that somebody she knows and met might die. Somebody she thinks deserves to live and is caught up in a life that he doesn't deserve. So as Voltar is jumping with her, she's going to summon a spirit of air.
All right. Yes. So so allow me to cinematic. Voltar is leaping with Deliverance in her arms. This is all in slow motion. Castadora pushes Serpiente out the door as you see the noose is like tied to the helicopter, to like the base of the rim of the helicopter, and he's falling forward, and Deliverance is summoning the spirit of air. So Voltar athletics test, Deliverance summoning test.
Oh, come on, dice. 3
athletics. Do I want to pre-edge this? Fuck it, yeah, I'll pre-edge it. 5 successes there, and then I get it's athletics, so 5 successes. Sorry, it's not bad out of a 6 dice roll.
Don't forget they get glitch dice.
Yeah, they do.
We're wearing our golden swimsuits.
She's currently not doing anything against you though. Like I'm kind of just doing a regular difficulty roll. But I'm doing like a regular difficulty roll for the leap and for the summon.
Okay.
All right, so Voltar is leaping. The helicopter just does enough of a nudge back that Voltar sees that that her and Deliverance are not going to make this jump. Deliverance summons a spirit of air. So this air spirit just like,
and it just like boosts us into the helicopter, right?
Yeah, come on. Plot point.
Is that what's happening?
Yes.
Plot point. That's what's happening.
Yes.
Plot point. Come on. Make this happen.
Gives you this, and just literally pushes Voltar, Deliverance, and Serpiente back into the helicopter.
Yay!
And literally just smacks out the Cazadora onto the balcony, where she skids and lands, and she just glares. And it's at that point that you see the pilot of the helicopter just start doing this. And you see the helicopter takes a dip, and then plot point, you see Fritz's face on the monitor and says,
Yay,
I got
Fritz!
this. I've got this.
Yes, Fritz!
Okay, before we fly away, I take out my water balloon gun, and I'm going to launch as many as I can at Cazadora.
Give me a projectile weapons test. That is agility.
Okay.
Oh, man.
This may not go so well. Agility 4 dice. 1 success.
Yeah, no, she dodges out of the way, so she's not. But it's enough to give her. It's enough to give her a. Oh wait, no, she has to glitch die. Hold on. No, she didn't glitch. She didn't glitch.
Damn it.
So she's able to like dodge out of the way and hops back into the penthouse where Señor Azucar joins her, and they watch you take off into the Aztechnology sunrise.
Deliverance hastily removes the noose from Serpiente's neck. Says, "Are you okay? Serpiente, are you okay?"
Awesome.
Are you?
Yes, I'm fine.
We we may have compromised your position in this country.
That is putting it mildly.
You may want to come with us.
I can't. I have my life is here. It's fighting as technology.
If you stay here, you will die.
That's what they've been telling me my whole life since I've been doing this. And so far so good.
Oh god.
But they found you. If we weren't here, you would be dangling. To put it harshly.
They don't want me. They really seem to want you. Looking at Deliverance. They're gonna keep hunting you.
Yeah, I know.
I was just a bargaining chip.
But Azucar wants you now. I have to warn you, he's gonna come after you with everything.
I can't run. I have to try.
Deliverance sits on the deck of the helicopter as it flies itself away and puts her head in her hands and just rubs it and says, all right, okay, that's fine. Obviously, that's your choice. I guess we'll drop you where we need to. We should probably pick up Fritz as well.
Yeah.
Fritz? You got this?
Yes. Duh. And he, when, you get dropped off at somewhere in, like, the nearby valley, actually right by the, right by the fuck, what was the name of that bar? The Skulls? The Grinning Skull?
Golden something like that.
Shit. I'm a terrible GM. Why don't I know this? The Calavera, yeah, La Calavera Sonriente, the Grinning Skull, yeah. Drops him off there, and that's where Fritz meets you. And
he's not. Oh, Trav says no. Trav
no,
disagrees.
he's not there. I love how Trav is trying to tell me what to do here.
No.
If it wouldn't mess up the overlay, he should just drunk him.
Fritz is gone.
Okay.
Gone
right,
how? What are you talking about? You're gonna try and cross the border on your own?
We don't have time to roleplay that.
Like an hour ago.
You're not here, Trav.
So what? Do you want to be there for the well, never mind. Okay, great. Like, do you want to be there for the Johnson meet or not? Like, you still have to turn these things in. So the point is that you drop him off because he's not. Yeah, I'm not here. I don't know what you're saying. I don't even understand you.
He means Trav's not here. He means
Trav's
So, drops you off at the Grinning Skull, where Serpiente says, if you need anything, know that the Los Rojos Muertos have your back if you ever need to come back here.
I'm gonna spend a plot point to say that back in the vault, one of the things that opened up when Voltar used her handprint one of the things that opened up was a small statuette of her of the feathered serpent. It was kind of like a sort of like a little spiral number, and Deliverance swiped it, and she gives it to Serpiente and says, "I hope this will give you luck, and hopefully it's not chipped so that they can't track you down. You might want to get that checked out."
Yes. Well, thank you. This means a lot. He also eyes Voltar's rifle, her plasma rifle.
Yeah, she does this thing where she goes, she like hooks it up on her shoulder even more, like,
Okay.
You're lucky to be alive.
Yes, Trav, come join the call.
Yeah,
If he's
do
here,
it.
Is this
fuck
gonna
it.
F up your overlay?
It might.
It will.
No, I mean, I'll swap over to the overlay. We might be like in different areas, but whatever. I'm actually kind of excited. I haven't seen Trav in like
Yeah, me
a
too.
month and a half.
I know. I was just thinking that. Trav,
There you go.
there he is.
Okay, we're like all in totally different windows. Does not matter right now.
That's why I asked, because it's gonna be janky.
It's fine. Go for it.
Yeah.
Yeah, go.
So okay, I'm so sorry. I know like text and everything. So the idea was Fritz gets everybody to a safe landing, and so since he and Serpiente were in the dollhouse, Fritz. So just all my plot points. Just throw all three of them into this. He says, "Oh God, I haven't done a German in so long." He says on the comms, "You guys land," and he says, "All right, Serpiente and I had a bit of a situation at the dollhouse. I'm not at the bar right now, but I can meet." And the whole thing just shuts down, and the helicopter was in the air as he's saying this, and it kind of like on the rooftop like lands harshly, and his transmission just completely cuts off.
Oh, fuck. You haven't heard Deliverance swear until now.
Yeah, I think Volta would just kind of slowly look at her and be like, "That's a sin." Like...
I am sure he's fine.
But yeah, Fritz, all the communications are cut off. Fritz isn't at the bar, and if you guys go look for him at the dollhouse, you don't see, he's not there.
Okay.
And all of this will be explained with more plot points this weekend.
Yeah!
Okay. Thank you. Sorry.
Okay. Bye. Thank you.
Bye.
Son of a bitch. I was trying to get us back to Detroit, and he's like, no, we're just going to hang out into Noctitlan more.
Well, I
mean, we could.
His phone,
go back to
yeah, his
Detroit.
phone
What else
sound
are we gonna
quality
do?
was really good.
Yeah, it was good.
What do you mean, what else were you going to do? They're like,
Australia.
Detroit's your home. I have so many plot hooks.
That's what I mean. Like, we're not gonna stick around here. Like, are we?
I think like who flew us? Because we were flown here.
El Marquez flew you here. However, one of the things that he did say was that if you catch the attention of as technology, they control all of the borders, basically, like all of the flights in and out. Yeah. So there's gonna have to be a way to, he's gonna have to like find a way to smuggle you out.
Plot point, because I still have plot points. Serpientes has like an underground railroad system to sneak out people that are, like families who are just locked in as technology's area. Like, he's just like, okay, you have a family of 4, I can get you out of here.
All right. I like it.
I love this guy.
Yeah,
I like it. All right, time to cross the border. This is why you don't build the wall. All right. So then, yes. So Deliverance and Voltaire, you have a way out of Tenochtitlan. However, it's going to be up to you whether or not you stay. You travel back to the Marriott where you had a room that you could stay at, courtesy of El Marqués. Did you want... You have the gold idols with you. Sorry, I shouldn't be telling you go back to the hotel. You have your hotel that you could potentially walk back to, and you do have to turn in this stuff to El Marqués for your payday.
Can I...
Go ahead.
Yeah. I don't want to leave it to chance because I want my gun back. I'll plot point it. I'll ask Serpientes if he has anybody that can go back to the party and get my gun, because they have my Ares Predator. Ares Predator. Is that what I have?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, my Ares Predator. I want that motherfucker. I want that gun back. I'm sure
you could plot point to say you took one from the armory. Although I guess that's a pretty basic gun. He might not have had one there.
Yeah, exactly. Like I guess I could switch it out for this awesome plasma rifle, but I don't want to like. It's
Well.
It's a plasma rifle.
So we can. It's a very common gun. It's very easy to get your hands back on one, and we can we can talk about that, or we can do you can do a quick black market shop. Serpiente could probably get it for you, actually. Matter of fact, yes.
Yeah, well,
here.
I was gonna say I could even ask Gage if he's not busy.
Yeah, we have to get back to Detroit, so Serpiente gives you a replacement Ares Predator. That's a plot point.
Thank you. Thank you.
And Kek and Ishtara, do we track them down at all?
Nope, they're gone.
Remind Paige how blood mage hunting works over borders. Like, if we cross the border, Deliverance is technically kind of more safe than she is in Aztlan, right?
Yes, because As Technology has basically they own Aztlan. It's their country. For them to be able to use blood magic legally on UCAS territory, it would have to be and it can't be on UCAS territory at all. It would have to be on As Technology territory in the UCAS, because they have extraterritoriality. So if you ever have to go into an As Technology facility, know that blood magic can be used. In which case, that's when she would be that's when she is best. Although, of course, that's not to say that she wouldn't do illegal blood magic anyway, but...
Yeah, I'm just saying, like, hunting-wise. Like, someone hunting down a blood mage.
Getting back to Detroit would probably be a good thing, because Detroit has really good police coverage because of Knight Errant and Ares in general. So Detroit would be a good safe haven for you. But it doesn't mean that you're, like, scot-free.
Yeah. And it's probably 10 times better that you're in Detroit. Even though you'll probably still be hunted, you'll be safer there. Like, Walter will mention that, like...
You'll be able to shake off the tail for now.
Yeah, exactly.
If you take the right precautions.
So, Deliverance is going to say, I know we need to find Fritz, but there's something I need to check before we make a decision about this. I just need somebody who can hack. I need a decker. Serpiente, do you know anyone that can help me out?
I'm sorry, we're actually pretty short on that. It depends on how deep, how hard is this hack? What is it that you need to do?
Oh, I need to find something from Ares.
Ooh.
I need some. Yeah, damn it. Okay.
What do you need, Deliverance?
Oh, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. It's a personal matter.
I could help you with that in some way, depending on what it is.
What kind of access do you have?
Enough.
I need to scan their potential recruits into training programs. I need to find someone.
I will try.
Do you mind if I do the searching?
I'm not sure if I could allow that. I don't even know how I will go about asking for it. If I
need
do
it
it
right
myself.
now. I need it right now. I have to find. I'm sorry. It's complicated. Can you log in and let me check? You can pin it right back on me. Everything, anything you get in trouble for, you can tell them I hacked in. It's.
Volter will try doing that, logging in herself. If she can't, she'll call Gage.
I don't know if you would necessarily have that kind of access.
Yeah, so unless she's part of that recruitment. But I don't even know if she would have that access in general.
I don't think so.
Yeah. She'll call Gage then.
Gage or Copper?
Gage.
Okay.
First.
Voltar. Haven't been around in a few days. What's going on?
Vacation, if you want to call it that. I need help with recruitment logs. Please.
Recruitment logs for Ares.
Yes.
Not sure exactly how you... Isn't that something that's better suited for your father?
Can you get it done? It's important.
I can see what I can do. Sure. What specifically do you need?
She'll look at Deliverance and ask her, like, what are you looking for in general? Just a list?
I know a guy, but I want to make sure the more specific the information, the less money we have to pay him.
I'm looking for a girl. It's a girl who is in the Detroit area. Recently tested in the last couple of weeks. That's all I know.
You do not have a name. A name would help immensely. Even just a last name. It would narrow it down if you don't want to say the full name.
I know the first name is Amy.
Is that her birth name? Do you know, or is that all you know?
Yes.
She'll tell Gage that they're looking for.
We are looking for a recent recruit that recently tested. Username Amy.
All right. Well, I'll see what I can do.
Thank you, Gage.
But listen, if I need some help getting my gun shipment back in working order. So if I do this for you, I'm willing to do it free of charge if you take care of this for me. I'm willing to cover the costs.
When I get back, I will.
All right.
Leave the details in my room, please.
All right. All right. Hangs up. It's going to be a little while before you get that information, but...
Yeah. She'll tell Deliverance that
It's going to take a while.
All right.
But I trust this man with my life.
Okay. I guess we're staying here for now then.
I can't. I have to go back to Detroit. My payment for this is to help him in a way.
Okay, well, I'm going with you. I can't decide. No, I have to go with you. I can't. What if he's in danger? What if Fritz is gonna get hurt?
Fritz will be fine. I'm sure of it. It looks like he has ran for a while. After all, he never wants to show his face.
Ba-ding!
You're right.
You get a message on your phones, on your comm links, that says from El Marquez, or rather from unknown number, but you know, you have like a little call signal and says mission update.
Yeah.
All right, I guess let's deliver the goods.
You'll be safer in Detroit anyway.
Yeah, of course.
Thank you, Serpientes, for everything.
And thank you for everything.
Your help. I am sorry that I may have almost killed you in the helicopter.
Nah, don't worry about it. It was pretty cool.
Thank you.
He holds up the feather serpent statuette that Deliverance gifted him. Just.
She gives him a big bear hug and says, "You're a good man.
You're a good woman.
I'll see you again sometime."
Godspeed. He turns back into the tavern. And you hear like the cheers or like the "Hey, it's you, Serpiente! Wow!" Just muffled in the bar, leaving you outside. And you know what? I think that's a good place to call it.
Yeah.
Yeah! Join the Anarchy, everyone! Our triumphant return! Yes! So, what do you think?
God.
Oh, I'm so glad we're back. Are you okay?
Oh my gosh. I feel like my heart rate, like if I had a Fitbit, it would be like.
Man, I should wear my Apple Watch when I'm playing Join the Anarchy sessions, just to be like, okay, we're at 92.
That would be cool, giving your GM metrics.
God. Oh god.
Thank you for the cheer, Tim.
Yeah,
appreciate it.
Yes, thank you, and Trav as well.
And to Trav, yeah.
Yeah.
So,
And I didn't end on a glitch, everyone.
Yay! Because I didn't make you roll one, but yay!
Hey.
Ugh.
So, our stream boss is Trav.
Good job.
I just realized he has control of this NPC for next session.
Yeah.
And he just basically led whatever the hell we're doing now. Oh, I don't know what the fuck is happening. I'm gonna get with you, Trav, and we're gonna talk.
Yeah, apparently Trav is our new GM.
Next session's gonna be fucked, he says.
Yeah.
All right, well, for those of you who stuck around, thank you so much. And for those of you especially who gave us those great suggestions to get us through the night.
Absolutely.
Trav is assuring me that this is going to be fantastic. This better be fantastic.
There's so many like pulls on our characters in different directions. Like it's so.
I know, I love it. This is exactly.
This season has so much more depth than last one.
Yes.
I know.
And this is how I like to run Shadowrun. I like having all of these different conflicts from both personal life and professional, like just tugging back and forth. It's, yeah. Anywho, so reminder, we're giving away $15 on Drive-Thru RPG. So our winner, we're gonna go ahead and shuffle all of the suggestions that we got and pick a winner. And the winner is
Do it.
Eric DeMage for an experimental plasma rifle.
Oh yeah, that
rifle, man. Oh, gee.
I need to write that down that I own that.
Mm-hmm. You have 19 shots left.
Okay, I'll write that down.
Because you burst through that window like a badass. I love that we had a slow motion jump to a helicopter while someone's life was literally gonna dangle. Oh man.
Yeah, I think that was one of our most badass scenes that we haven't had in a while.
I saw it so clearly in my mind. I'm replaying it right now with like me, like casting the air spirit in your arms as you leap and glass exploding everywhere and
badass.
Yeah. What a cool character Serpiente is too.
Yeah, cool. I'm glad you like him. I'm glad you like him.
He's nice.
Yeah, it was Opti's character. So.
Oh, I'm happy he lived.
yeah. I would have killed him. I want you to know, I would have killed him.
Oh, I know.
So.
It's moments like that I, like when you were like, are you still jumping board? I'm like, yeah. It's moments like that where I'm just like, I need to have faith in my companion and the dice for this to work. Like.
Good. That's how it should be. So before we sign off, a couple of final announcements. Remember that the Streamathon is this weekend. So actually, Join the Anarchy will be returning much sooner than normal. We will be on Saturday. Let me get the actual number. The 7th. Saturday the 7th we'll be on. And we will be on at 9 p.m. for a 3 to 4 hour session of Join the Anarchy, and yeah, we're gonna see where we're headed now, thanks to Trav's interference, right? And of course, check us out for all of the other ridiculous, awesome shows that we're gonna do. Paige is gonna be on a bunch of them, as well as myself. The return of Scrim and Trav, of course, for Join the Anarchy, but we're also going to be doing, check us out on Once Upon a Tabletop, My Little Pony, Paranoia, Fiasco, just lots of stuff. Lots of great stuff before then.
All right.
I'm also going to be playing some Jackbox. It's going to be great. If you would like to continue, Tim, stop. Tim is like, he's never played Anarchy, and this was awesome to watch. Hey, I'm glad you liked it. I'm glad that we're entertaining. Give Anarchy a chance, please. This game is so much better than regular Shadow. Well, for me anyway, it is. It's just easier to run. It's easier to play, and I don't know. It just has more of the cinematic, easy drive. I don't know. It's for me. It might be for you. It's a mileage may vary thing, but yes. Glad you enjoyed our show, and at least come back, keep watching.
Tell your friends.
Yeah, tell your friends. We basically run off of all of your support, so thank you so much for literally everything, all of the suggestions and the monetary support. And speaking of monetary support, another thing that you can do is check out the fundraiser that we're going to do. This is part of the Streamathon, but also, you can get involved now. It's not just during that 36 hours that we're going to be streaming. You can participate. You can buy raffle tickets for a bunch of cool giveaways, such as the $50 drive-through RPG giveaway that we'll be doing on Join the Anarchy next weekend. There's actual Ares Predator replicas and Pip-Boy models and all kinds of crazy stuff. PDFs of different RPG systems, so check that out. So those are the Karma Point raffle tickets. You can also game with the Shadowcasters, whatever game you would like. You could have dinner with us over at Gen Con, etc., etc. There's lots of really neat stuff that you can buy, lots of cool perks. Anarchy character sheets of myself and the other Shadowcasters. I feel like they should try and petition to get all of us in there as well. We have to get them signed. We have to get them signed somehow. I'll see. We'll figure this out.
Very fun.
I could just scan them.
There you go.
Do you have scanners?
I have a friend who has
I have
one.
access to.
Okay.
Yeah, I have access.
We'll figure
to
something
one.
out. We'll figure something out. Yeah. So anyway, there's lots of cool stuff, and we're going to be streaming lots of cool stuff. And then after that, our next regular show is going to be in 2 weeks. We do our every other Monday. So you can see us again on the 16th and we'll pick up our regular schedule again. We're gonna have 4 episodes of Join the Anarchy this month, which is nuts, and it's a welcome necessity given that we weren't able to stream it all in June. So
amazing.
We'll be able to pick back up at high octane speed. So, well, I think aside from that, I guess we'll just sound off. I'm Oz. I am your game master.
I'm Scrim. I play Deliverance, and I will see you on Saturday.
Hi, Paige. I'm gonna plug my artwork because I can do that. I draw. You might like art. I sell it. Do you want it? Contact me. I need to write down a script, I swear. But yeah, basically, you can follow me on Twitter and Instagram at the Ram Queen, Queen with 2 N's. And if you like what you see on my Instagram, I have my email address, and you can even message me there. You can also message me on Discord for it. I've already done 6 artworks for people in chat, and hopefully they all love it. I've gotten positive feedback from them, so if you want amateur artwork at amateur prices, I'm your gal.
Yeah, and speaking of Discord, make sure you join our Shadowcasters Discord. We're a community of like 1,700 people now. I think it's still growing. The number might even be higher than I originally thought. And yeah, that's where you can talk to our show as well as all of the other shows on our network, including all of our Shadowrun podcasts, like our Ecology podcast, Neo-Anarchist podcast, Complex Action, Violent Life, etc., as well as like literally almost everybody is in there. So you could talk to like Crit Squad and all those people. They're all there. So yeah, and aside from just talking to us about, you know, our shows, you also get to ask stuff about Shadowrun or Shadowrun Anarchy and all kinds of great. It's a great community. Shadowcasters.network/Discord. That's where you can check that out. So, and of course, there's all kinds of information in what Matt Colville likes to call the doobly-doo. So you can click around the doobly-doo and see all of the different things that we have to offer you. So, anyway, and of course, if you missed any of this episode, do not fear. We put them up on Join the Anarchy .shadowcasters.network. That is our website, which you can also find on the shadowcasters.network website. There's a link there. And yeah, we have like a blog of all of our videos. So, and especially for those of you such as Tim, who has just joined us today, if you want to go backward and see everything, you can check us out as well. All of our past videos leading up to this point.
You could go back in time to season 1, episode 1.
Oh God, no! Start at season 2. Just start at season 2. It's fine.
Yeah, start at season 2.
Start at season 2. It's fine. We had a lot of technical weird shit going on in season 1. I feel really embarrassed about it. I love season 1. Don't get me wrong. It's great.
But you have to like pick out certain episodes from season 1.
Yeah, to really make
episode 9.
Episode 9.
Yeah, episode 9.
But anyway, season 2. That's where you want to start. So anyway, all right, I think we were rambling, and it's like almost 1 a.m. So from all of us here at Join the Anarchy, mwah, mwah, mwah. See you at the streamathon. Have a good night.
Bye.
Good night, guys.